upset right now over his remarks about modern women and their masculine behavior.
You talk about modern women and their masculine behavior. First and foremost, modern women are the daughters of the mothers and grandmothers who were cheated on by fathers and grandfathers. Modern women are the direct result of what happens when you're in a home and you see your grandfather mistreat your grandmother, and then you see your father mistreat your mother. So then as a child, you say, well, I'm not going to allow a man to treat me the way that my grandfather treated my grandmother or the way that my father treated my mother. Just because a woman does not want to submit to a man who may not even be worth submitting to does not make her masculine. Kind of makes her smart, because I know a bunch of women out there who submitted to men who did not deserve to be submitted to. Our grandfathers and our fathers dogged our mothers and our grandmothers. And we want to stand by that and call the women of today who don't want to stand for that masculine. I don't think that makes them masculine. I wish to God that my own mother would have stood up in her relationship and not have allowed certain things go on that went on in my home. So when you talk about these modern women and their masculine behavior, you got to think about our fathers and our grandfathers, who are the reason why the women are acting the way that they're acting. Just because a woman does not want you, just because a woman does not want to follow your lead, maybe your lead is not worth being followed, does not make her masculine. It makes her cautious. It makes her smart for having discernment in who to follow and who not to follow. When we talk about these masculine women or these modern women, we have to take onus on ourselves and realize that the men that raised us, a lot of the time they weren't SHIT. So when we talk about the modern woman, I think we need to ease up on them a bit. Just because a woman does not want you does not make her masculine. It's like now we got these titles and these names to come up with for women who don't want you. They just don't want you. There's nothing masculine about them. They just don't want you.
So I don't know if this has made news in your hometown yet, but there was a school shooting in St. Louis, Missouri yesterday. It happened at Central Visual and Performing Arts High School on the south side. Now, I didn't go to Central, but I am a native of St. Louis. I also follow the New Real STL news page on Facebook, which is like the unofficial ghetto news that's just always in the middle of all the stuff in the city, right? They were recording live from Facebook yesterday morning during the shooting. So before the news even made it to Fox, I had already witnessed conversations between parents and their students that were inside the building. There were students that went live from their Facebook pages as well. And I don't want to distract from what's most important right now, but I am noticing something that's very peculiar and it's impossible for me to ignore. All the students said that a middle-aged white man came into their classroom, told them they were going to die, and then proceeded to shoot their teacher and shoot other students in the room. Unfortunately, Ms. Kuska passed away, and the student, Alexandria Bell, who would have been 16 next month. The surviving students had their classmates and teachers' blood on their bodies and had to jump out of a window to escape. I also heard a rumor that there were multiple gunmen involved, but I 100% believe the first-hand account of the surviving students. So this morning, the news came out that the gunman was 19-year-old Orlando Harris, who graduated from Central last year. And trust me, I am in no way, shape, or form professing this man's innocence, okay? I also don't think that the race of the shooter is paramount. And again, I did hear a rumor that there were multiple shooters involved, so I didn't think it was suspicious at first. But then all of the kids' Facebook Live videos where they said the shooter was a middle-aged white man are suddenly unavailable. It seems like the news is pretty satisfied with saying the shooter was Orlando Harris, they killed him, it's over with. But I'm just trying to figure out where is the middle-aged white man that all the kids say shot at them. I mean, the only way for this to make sense to me is that, one, all the kids are lying, or these black teenagers don't know what another black teenager looks like. I can't say for sure what it is, but I do know something is not adding up. We know tragedy can strike anywhere, but I can't even wrap my head around this. I don't know, just hold your babies, pray over your children, and just try to be safe out here, y'all.
Watch how man manipulates the weather in Florida. Day 1 of spraying our skies. These are stratospheric aerosol injections. Day 2, it starts to spread out. Day 3, it's getting thicker and thicker. Day 4, almost complete blocking of the sun. Day 5, sun blocking complete, rain in our forecast. Research geoengineering.
Basically, chemtrails is a geoengineering program where airplanes fly at high altitudes and they spray chemicals into the atmosphere, including aluminum, barium, and strontium.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. I was talking to my aunt, right? I had just got out of a relationship, and I told my aunt that I think I'm gonna date outside the race. You know, I've always dated black women, and you know, I've been in a couple relationships that failed. So I told her, you know, I think I'm gonna start dating out the race, and she was like, "Go for it." So I'm like, all right, and I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Like, I just love the black woman so much. Like, I can't do it. And this is no diss to any other race, right? But I can't do it. You feel me? I love black women. And, you know, you got some trifling hoes out here or whatever, but, you know, shit, I just got to look somewhere else, you know? Because the black woman is so special, and you know, they're smart. You know, you got some dumb joints out here, but they're smart, and they got a lot of wisdom. You feel me? You know, if you know, you know. And if you seen the movie Hidden Figures, they the hidden figures, you know? Like the white man, they love black women. You feel me? Because they the hidden figures. Like they know. That's why they had them in the cut, you know, and that was based on a true story. And it dawned on me that when I was working in the car dealership, and I worked in a couple car dealerships, they had the guys working on the cars, and they had the women upstairs, you know, hidden. You feel me? And they was all black women, you know, handling the money, doing the HR and everything like that. So it's like, yeah, you know, you got the women saying that they don't need a nigga and everything. I don't care nothing about that shit, you know. Just like it's still good men out here, it's still good women out here. You feel me? I just gotta look somewhere else, you know. And you know, like, man, I can't give up on the black woman. You feel me? Because I honestly know and believe that we need each other, you know. And I know how the system try to divide us and everything like that, right? So it's like, man, nah, man, you hear me? I can't do it. I can't do it. Straight up. I'm gone.
So I'm seeing everybody on this app using my Instagram post to talk about what happened with Doja, so I might as well just come on here and talk about it myself, right? Doja recently had an Eyes Wide Shut themed birthday party for her 27th birthday. Just keep that in mind. And this is how she showed up. And she was naked under. She had underwear, but she was naked under. If you watched Eyes Wide Shut, then you know that the movie is about rituals. So, you know, I'm not trying to get banned. I already have an account warning. And like I said, the movie is about rituals, but it doesn't mention anything about the Illuminati or Freemasons. So I'm confused as to why she would have a 27 Club cake with the all-seeing eye and the Freemason compass. So she's clearly trying to tell us something, right? Liquid Death was also a sponsor at her party. If you're confused about why Liquid Death is important, comment below and I'll make another video on it. Something about this whole movie really felt like the Met Gala to me too. And just a lot of these secret industry events. And as we all know, Doja shaved her head recently. A lot of people are saying it's because she wants to be free and she doesn't want to do her hair. It's an embarrassment ritual, please. And she also did a Black Eye Club ritual. If you don't know what the Black Eye Club is, you can go Google it. I can't really censor myself that much on here. So everything that I would want to say about it, it won't really make sense because I'd have to censor it to keep them in line. They're also panda eyes, which comes from abuse, and it will usually bruise the victim's eyes. So she also asked everybody to share her nudes from her party, and that's another humiliation ritual. A lot of people love to think that it's liberating and it's freedom. It's not. She's not free. Britney's not free. Y'all have a real warped idea of what freedom is. And I mentioned the 27 and Freemason symbolism on her cake because although she was turning 27 years old, I believe that Doja's soul has been trapped and she is now part of the 27 Club. She's no longer here. Like, just like I feel like Little Uzi is no longer here. That is just a vessel that we are seeing. Uzi said that when he turned 27, he was going to sell his soul to Marilyn Manson, which I believe he wholeheartedly did. That is like his Lord and Savior. And the year that he actually turned 27, it came out that his birth certificate was wrong and he was actually 28 or whatever the case was. These people are bots. Selling your soul is real.
Cali was sterilizing black women without their consent. Here's a statement issued by Cali to the citizens. California is committed to confronting this dark chapter in the state's past and addressing the impacts of this shameful history still being felt by Californians today. While we can never fully make amends for what they've endured, the state will do all it can to ensure survivors of wrongful sterilization receive compensation. The state is providing $4.5 million to split evenly among all eligible individuals. Impelled by the racist practice known as eugenics, California forcibly sterilized more than 20,000 people from 1909 to 1979. But wait, didn't California document between 2006 and 2010 they forcibly sterilized incarcerated women? And in the 1909 Sexualization Act, Supreme Court Justice Oliver Holmes stated, "It is better for all the world if instead of waiting to execute degenerate offspring for crime or let them starve for their imbecility, society can prevent those who are manifestly unfit from continuing their kind." That was in 1927. Not to mention numerous doctors stating that sterilization was cheaper than welfare. I don't know, I was just looking at old Supreme Court cases, and it just seems like a lot of people are caring about things they shouldn't care about. Or let me rephrase, caring about things that have nothing to do with them at all. But, you know, this is the world that we live in, guys. Although I'm happy they're finally making attempts to give reparations to the people that deserve them, let's just be honest. You have to get to the root of the problem in order for the problem to cease existing. If you let an infection linger for too long, what happens? It continues to infect whatever it's in. So I just got one word for y'all. Constitution. Wait. I got two more. Supreme Court. But I'll let y'all be.
They gave him a second chance.
You don't feel like he deserves a second chance?
No. Well, I don't see a second chance. They gave him a second chance. They ain't give him life without parole. They gave him 50 years, 60 years. He'll be home like the rest of my niggas when his 40s. That's a second chance. All them niggas doing good. Them niggas got locked up when they were 12 years old. Them niggas doing good in the bitch now with them big muscles, fucking hoes. They got them waves in their head. Them niggas got good jobs. So yeah, he deserves a second chance. I did not say he don't. He just don't need to come home now. They hollering free him. No, he need to go do 25 more years. He only been in there 4 years. How you got, man, listen, where you niggas get off? He done killed 2 people and then went on the race singing about it. And all y'all loved him for it. Now y'all hollering about they too hard on him. Y'all don't want to be gangster then. I keep telling y'all playing. If y'all think Tay K supposed to come out y'all ain't really that gangster.
His sister came out with a statement 2 weeks ago saying that he wasn't the trigger man.
So?
He wasn't inside the house.
So?
He was outside the house.
In the state of Texas. That's why you got to learn the law. You got to teach these boys the law. In the state of Texas, nigga, he planned the crime, right? He had something to do with them saying, hey, y'all, let's go over there and rob the boy. He got some weed. Yeah. Okay, well, y'all go do this. Okay, you go do this. So he helped plan it, right? So in the state of Texas, if you have knowledge before the crime and you have knowledge after the crime, you committed the crime. And in Texas, there's no such thing as accessory. All y'all did it. Nigga, you could have, you went in the house in the state of Texas with the plan. So, okay, you got that murder. They let you out with a leg monitor. Now, you out on release, home confinement for a leg monitor on a capital murder. Normally, they don't do this, people. Now, they giving you a chance. So, they done let you out, homie, on a leg monitor for capital murder, which is unheard of. So chances are you probably gonna get probation for this murder since you didn't go in the house. So you cut the leg monitor off and you skedaddle. And you go nanny boo boo to them white folk. I'm on the race. And now people push you to the forefront of stardom because you on the race. And in the process, you kill somebody else. And you bragging about it. What you think these Peckerwoods supposed to do to you, boy, when they catch you, nigga? What you think these folks are supposed to do to you, boy? Now, we had you on one murder, and we were lenient with you. We just slapped you on the hand. Because we supposed to send you to TYC with them 40 years. But we let you out on the leg, man. We took a chance on you, TK. And someone else came up dead because of our chance we took on you. So, boy, we gonna punish you. We took a chance on you in another life. And then you went and robbed an old 80-something-year-old man. You should have killed the old man remembered you. And he got on stand and got to talk about it. You think that jury didn't think that's their granddad and them? Boy, we gonna get you. So now all your gangster fans, hello, no, he really didn't do it. Well, he should have said that in the song. But he didn't say that in the song. So now you got to deal with the consequences of your actions, just like everybody else before you, young man. So you can't hit the reset button. Y'all been playing Grand Theft Auto too long, and you can hit reset when you get mad. Nuh-uh, not this here, baby. We'll see you in about 25, 30 years. You'll be all right, though. God know what he's doing.
So you feel like if he didn't come out with the song, he probably wouldn't have got 55?
Nah, he hurt himself.
And his family got at you about your what you said?
Yeah, they got him. Yeah, and I told him, fuck TK. Yeah, y'all didn't get him no law. Yeah, fuck, y'all should have said all that shit while he was down there. Yeah, now y'all want to say something. Fuck y'all. Yeah. Yeah, man, shit, we all got to go through it. On the wrong choices and decisions. We all got to go through when we make.
There's some people in life that don't like to speak about what they do, and that's this man right here.
I think that's amazing because you can make it and do nothing and just party and be sexy. I see how it's starting. What?
No. When I talk about partying, when I was talking about partying just now, I'm talking about when we are fucking.
He said Rocky.
He said that shit not funny.
He said that shit not funny.
I gotta say that real quick. I don't really talk that much. But when I do, I just chit chat here and there. But motherfucker wanna talk to you all day about nothing. Or some dumb shit want you, but as soon as you start talking to them or telling them about your day, they don't wanna hear that. That's why I don't fucking talk now.
We're here is we received a complaint that there's criminal activity going on at your residence. Okay? So, what we have to do, anytime we get a complaint, we have to investigate and say that it's either unfounded or that something, confirm that information.
Okay.
So
what kind of criminal activity?
So, it could be that, drugs are being sold from this location, or that drugs are inside of the location, that type of thing. So what I want to do today, ma'am, is take a look inside.
No, you're not going to take a look inside. Okay. You got a search warrant?
No, ma'am, and that's what I want to speak to you
You're
about.
not going to take a look inside.
Okay.
That's not going to happen.
Okay. Well, let me explain to you kind of our process so you're aware of what is going to happen. We receive a complaint, we investigate it, okay? If you know, it's unfounded, we're out of your hair, you never have to deal with us ever again.
It is unfounded. There's no
But-
drugs in my house. I have 2 kids. I'm disabled. My
Right.
husband is at work right now.
Okay. Would it be-
Nobody here has a criminal record. I have no
Okay.
criminal record. My
I
husband has no criminal
I
record.
understand
We
that.
just moved here from
Okay.
across the street. I've
Okay.
lived over there for 5 years. I just moved over here last month.
Sure.
So, no, you're not. If you
I
give me a
understand
search
that.
warrant, you can come on in and look all around
and
you
ma'am,
want.
this is the thing.
It's not a
Our
problem.
process for when we have a search warrant is SWAT comes, busts down the door,
That's
goes
fine.
through things.
That's
I
fine.
don't want to have to do that.
Because
Wait.
nothing's, when y'all damage my stuff and y'all find nothing, you're going to pay me. So it's fine.
Ma'am, this is what I'm asking. Is there a better time we can come back, maybe when your husband is here?
No.
Because here's what's going to happen. If I can go in, make sure you don't have any ninjas jumping out, bazookas laying around, nothing like that, I'm going to say,
I'm the only one over here on this little corner, and people want to call about my black ass being over here in this little corner,
And
minding
see-
my own business.
I agree.
It's because they're living in them trashy houses right there, and they're upset that we got the nicest house up here, so they want to call and lie on me. I'm not. I don't have to. I'm
Yeah,
not.
I agree with
It's
you, but that
garbage.
seems really unfair. But I have to do my job, okay?
I didn't call you, so.
Okay. And part of that is I have to make sure nothing's going on. If I can say...
It's nothing going on. You smell anything going on around this motherfucker?
No, ma'am.
Does it look like anything's going on around here? Do you see my yard? Do you see my grass cut? I just bought a new car today. I just bought a new car today. Carvana just delivered my car today. That's probably where the call came from, because they're mad. People are mad and jealous. I mind my own business. My kid, I've been around this neighborhood for 5 years.
That's why I want to get
I
out of
don't
your
have a
business.
record. My husband doesn't have a record. We don't bother anybody. My kids go to school right up the street. And the teachers love them. They have no problem.
I'm sure they do.
It's bullshit.
I
Coming over
agree,
here like
and that's
this.
why I don't
That's
And this I'm not done. And this is also to say that there's nothing wrong with wanting a rich man. However, why do you just want a rich man and not more in your list? Like, it's like this what I've been saying is like, oh, I want a rich man. I want a nigga with money. I want a man with money. So you get the man with money, and then you don't like how he dress. You don't like how he eat. You don't like how he laugh. You don't like his personality. You don't like talking to him. You don't want to spend no time with him. You don't want to lay up with him. You don't want to be around. Now, for certain women, that's cool. They're perfectly fine not being attracted to their husband or partner, not being like interested or like having other things going on. They just want them to be taken care of on the level in which they want to be taken care of. And that's fine. But it's like women are not willing to accept like trade-offs. It's like we just want everything to be like done, like perfect, like yes, like I'm not going to stop until I get this. But the reality is like it's not a thing. It's not a thing. Like it's not a freaking thing. This is not a movie. This is real life. So the person that you're with is going to have qualities about them that you don't like. And then you have to sit and ask yourself, are these qualities that I'm willing to work with or not? Stop dating people for money. Money is an abundant resource. Date with someone who allows you to make money, who can put you onto money, who doesn't mind investing in you, who can support you, who can sustain you. Think about those things, not just, oh, he make $500,000 a year, I'm going to date him. And then you don't like them and it doesn't last, and you end up either with a kid or a broken family or trauma. What if he's abusive? What if he's abusive or beating you? Or like you just don't know. Like you can't just think money. You can't just think money. Stop listening to these city girls. That is a dating style. That is not to find a person who's going to be with you for the rest of your life if that is what you truly seek and desire. No, it is. It's what most of us desire, unless you're really a person who does not have any emotional feelings towards other people. Like no matter what your sexuality is, I'm not going to say everyone. Most people want a person who is theirs, or people who is theirs, who they belong to, who they know they will have for a long time. That's what we want in our nature. So why just date someone for one specific resource? And it's a resource that you can acquire on your own. You don't need a partner or a spouse for money. You don't need them for that. You don't need them for that.
Hey, Sugar Boogers, your favorite auntie here. I woke up like this. 8 years ago, my husband transitioned. And it was unexpected in that I had premonitions. And I believe he did too. I do believe he did too. But the whole experience taught me that our life is based on series of decisions. And that each decision that we make, each move, can I use that word, that we make on the board of life, each play that we make in the game of life, it counts. Even a fumble of a ball, and I don't know football, but even of a fumble of a ball can be beneficial. If I'm right, y'all football players, let me know. I know in baseball, sometimes throwing off the ball and just not taking the hit and taking the walk, even though it may seem like you took the easy way out, but it was a very smart strategy, right? Baseball fans. I realized that in our bodies, you make a decision, but in our bodies, we carry our past trauma, past hurt, or past joy, past pleasure. We carry it in our body. Let a song come on and you remember that night. It'll take you right back there. Am I right? I know I am. So after 8 years, I thought that it would be easier. In my mind, I made a decision. We're going to celebrate, not moan. But my body decided it wanted to go back to the old program. So I want to encourage you that even though you make a conscious decision, you have to allow that to leave your body. You have to bring in new in order to get rid of the old sometimes. Once you clean your house, you need to fill it with good thoughts, good memory, good love, good joy, good energy. Don't go back and pick up that old energy. Same devil, different face. You pick it up when I'm putting down. Reach and wait and concentrate and align and feel and get comfortable with your newness in your body.